Hello, welcome to Camp Red Hawk. I'm naming it that because a couple weeks ago when I was cleaning up back here, matter of fact, right in this general area, within a few feet, there was a red-tailed hawk feather just laying there. And after I picked it up, like the crows are cackling now, the hawk was flying overhead. So just decided to name it Camp Red Hawk. So anyhow, it's day before squirrel season, Tennessee, 2024. Got camp set up finally, and we're going to do our first meal for the fall season out of it tonight. So it's going to be a skillet fried catfish with some cilantro and garlic rice, and then just a little salad. So for this one, I'm going to use the 12-inch loaf. There's what they look like. Like catfish, got nice crust. Okay, so all this is going to go pretty fast. I've got my prep work done already, which wasn't really a lot. I've got an onion diced up, a couple of cloves of garlic minced up. We've made our spice mix for the fish, and I'll explain more of that. It was onion powder, basil, black pepper, white pepper, paprika, garlic powder, thyme, and oregano. We're going to do both. We're going to coat the fish in the seasoning mix, and then put some of the seasoning mix in with the flour and cornmeal mixture to season that. The fish recipe is from Chef Paul Prudhomme. Really, he's my favorite chef. It comes from his book. What was it? Seasoned America. It was on one of his early books. But it's a good recipe. We made some a couple weeks ago, actually. The rice recipe is a garlic cilantro rice, and that's a Reed Drummond recipe, Pioneer Woman. So we're going to reduce it though, because hers serves 8 people, and there's just the 2 of us, so we're going to at least cut it in half. But we're going to get started doing the rice now. So got a little bit of canola oil. Get the cap off. I'm going to put it in the pot, let it heat up for a minute. Give or take maybe a tablespoon, and I always get that kind of wrong because I'm cutting it in half, so it should have been half tablespoon. And going to start sauteing our onions once our oil heats up a little bit. Season them a little bit with some salt and pepper once I find where that is. Just a little light seasoning, some salt and pepper. Pepper's going to be there. It is. If I remember rightly, this one is fast. And I'm going to need a cup of rice. I had back in the house somewhere for years an old Mr. Peanut glass container, and it was just sitting on the shelf. So I thought, hey, this would be perfect to bring down to camp and use for something. So it is going to be my rice container. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. I didn't want to add it in the very beginning with the onion because I didn't want the garlic to burn. We just want that to kind of soften up. Once you start to smell it, it'll be about ready to do something else. And, yep, I can smell it in the air now. So we're going to add our rice and let them toast a little bit. Now we just want this to toast some. You want to get a little kind of a golden brown color to it. While that's heating up, we're also going to add, when we add the chicken broth, we're going to add the zest from 1 lime and the juice from 2. Should have done that before poking holes in the can. Yeah, see, it's starting to get a little golden in there. This meal is going to go pretty quick, and I'm thankful too, because I have spent all day down here getting camp set up, and truth be told, I'm tired. And so I'm glad this is a fast meal. I've mentioned before, we try to do fish on Fridays. It was just the way I was raised growing up. So today is my first day off from work for this week, and was setup day, so it worked out good that something fast is what we're having. Alright, so I'm going to start adding our zest. Try not to get down into the pith too much. It's kind of bitter, but just get the green part of your zest. That's what you're looking for. Or if it was lemon, it would be the yellow part, and so on. about as much as I'm going to get out of there. And it should have been a cup of liquid. Just kind of eyeballed that part. Alright, so we will let that come up to a boil real fast and then turn it right back down to a simmer. Alright, so I have moved the rice to the other burner, trying to keep it low enough to where it will just simmer. I have better control over the middle burner, so I'm trying to heat up some oil to fry the fish in. And that there should be maybe enough. I'll let that heat up. It's just pure vegetable oil is what I'm using here. And there we go. Got some scissors here somewhere. I knew I did. So I'm going to let my fish. Drain for a second. I'm going to dump that outside and the liquid off of it anyhow. Got one big one and one little one and one medium-sized one. So I'll take the big and the little, and she can have the medium. Just going to dry these off after a second here. And we'll season them up. And get them breaded. Yep. I have to find a better place for that one, I think. Trying to just dry these off a little bit. So I'm going to there we go. I'm trying to cut the recipe in half, so I got cornmeal, some flour, come on out of there, okay, that's what we're getting. Some of our seasoning mix. There we go. That ought to be good. I got 3 teaspoons in there. noisy little feller. Mix that up real good. I'm going to season these guys up pretty good. I know it looks like a lot, but well, maybe it really is. We'll just pat these guys in there really good. Oh man, I hope that didn't come out on camera. My stomach just growled. Get these little bare spots over here. Wouldn't want any of these to go on unseasoned. There we go. Now you can't see these very well from the angles that you're at. Let me bring them over here and show you. Okay, we're going to season them really good on both ends, and then bread them up and get them frying. Ruthie, will you open the rice?
Okay.
Get ready to stir it up.
Okay.
And then just give it a couple good stirs. Let me show you here what we got. Got Bayou Fried Catfish from Chef Paul Prudhomme. That's these guys right here, obviously. And Pioneer Woman's garlic cilantro rice. Off camera, we made a little garden salad. And
See?
oh, it sure does.
I guess the universe is trying to tell me not to eat salt. Look at you. Don't waste it.
All right.
You got to put it over your shoulder.
The salt crisis has been avoided.
My hero.
Yeah, I do what I can, Leafy. I do what I can.
That's appreciated.
Some Ken's Greek.
How do you like that?
Oh, I like it. I like
Better
it a lot.
than the other one?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's thinner.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's... Oh, I am so tired. See how we did here. You can taste the garlic.
I like the rice.
Yeah.
I don't know what you put in it, but I like it.
And the lime. And the cilantro. So I think we got all that covered. Made this for the first time over the summer. Oh, this should be really good, so we're going to do it at camp. Turned out to be our first meal at camp this year. Fish has a nice crunch to it. Not overly crunchy. Still nice and flaky.
That's a big piece of spinach.
Yeah, it was.
Got my mouth.
I know.
I love it all. I love it.
So, thank you for hanging out with us this afternoon. Had a good day. Just right at 90 degrees. Still a little warm for. Not bad. Hopefully for a decent camping season, hunting season. Got a lot to show you